Today we're taking that and that and putting them on the walls. Okay, now we're down in the garage, as you probably can hear with the echo, and that right there, that big old door. So we're gonna just save you the time of me doing the fast forward stuff and figuring everything out. I figured out a couple different pieces that I want to cut out. It's gonna be about there to here, and that's about 4 inches and about just about a quarter over 2 inches, I believe is what it was, maybe 3. Let's see, it's almost 3 inches there. And like I said, along the side there is 4 inches. So that's gonna fit that in there, equal sides. We have out of focus, sorry about that. We have these screws right here, which will go in there, just barely doesn't protrude through there, puncture through, however you want to say it. So that is what we're going to do. So we're going to grab the Dremel and cut that out, and then cut out the second piece, and we should be good to go. Oh yeah, one other thing. Safety is a big thing, right? Safety third, as you may have heard it. I have a pair of these and a pair of these. So don't worry about my safety there. Okay, I didn't tighten it enough, and I just burnt my fingers. God damn it. As square as I wanted them to be, but they will do just fine. Just take this, put that there, take the other one right there. If I want to trim those up, try to make them straight, I can do that, but I'm not gonna do that. This is a temporary fix until we get a home where I can actually just drill these bad boys into a wall. So let's get to screwing those on there, bring it upstairs, and put them on the wall. Okay, we're back now with the screws. I can make them nice and neat and measure out the sides and tops, bottoms. I'm not gonna really worry about that. Like I said, this is just gonna be a real quick fix to get them up on the wall so they're not being bumped around all the time when they're just sitting around. So for the longevity of the satellites, that is why I'm doing this, is to head off any problems that may come of them being moved around, because with your satellites, you don't want to move them around too much. They're made to be stationary, and they are not made to be moved around a lot. It has something to do with those gyroscopes inside of them. You know, they don't like to be knocked around. Imagine that, right? Okay, now that we got these two all nice and mounted, maybe not cut out, but it's gonna be good enough. So we'll proceed from there and go back upstairs. Okay, so we're gonna put up the first one, and that's gonna be it right up in this corner. I'm gonna put it as close to this beam as possible to get as much. Actually, I'm gonna probably put it right about here, somewhere in that area, and it's gonna cover everything all up in here. Put the one over there, that'll cover this area as well. It's all within the specs of the satellites so that they will cover the whole area as long as I have them placed properly, which I'm pretty sure I do. Also, we're going to be putting these command strips again to hang those up, and then we're going to use these hooks again on this particular one right here because the outlet's down here, and I don't want people coming through here and accidentally pulling on it and pulling that off the wall. So I'm gonna put a hook up there and wrap up the plug, the power cable, and put it up high so it doesn't get snagged on anything when people walk by and rip that down. So let's get to that. You helping me out, huh, Mooney? Yeah? Yeah? Too bad you can't reach up there, huh? Mooney is one of the cats that we have. Actually, it's my daughter's. And this is something that can be done later on, is the adjustment of the satellites themselves. But I want to get them in a close area so that I can just go back to them and just adjust them just a little bit. It doesn't really matter as long as you have them within sight and they're reading each other. It should be fine. I just like tweaking out the hardware that I have. All right, we're on the second one right here. So let's just real quick make sure that there is no debris from that wonderful cut job I did. And go from there. So I need it up higher, so let's grab what my daughters and wife call a ladder. It is called a ladder on it. I call it a step stool, but you know, what the heck ever. Sorry about that bump there. So we'll do this, do some acrobatics, get this thing put up where it needs to go. All right, now be mindful, these walls are not smooth. So you could say I'm probably taking a chance, but they're not very, the dimples aren't really small. You might be able to even see it. So it's gonna grab a lot of the wall, if not in between them as well, because of the pressure I put on it. So let's grab that other satellite and put that on there. I'll have to clean off the lenses. I have my grubby hands all over the lenses. So let's take a real quick look at the other one where I put up the hook and go from there. Okay, as you can see, I have this up here now, and this has slid down, and that's gonna possibly be a problem with the weight of the plug itself. I may have to put it underneath all that when I wrap it up and do it that way, or try to find one of those mechanisms that has a hole in it. That's the strap that comes around like that. Maybe it will give enough tension, put enough tension on that so it doesn't slip down. At this time, with how far it fell down, it's going to be about the height of people that are in my family. They're 5'5" and smaller. I'm 5'9", so probably right at that where that was at. No big deal. It's going to be at their face, and they're going to avoid it. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you have any suggestions or any other ideas on what I could have done better, what materials, things like that. If you know of something else that might work better, that you'd feel more secure about using, put that down in the comment area. Also, I'm starting up a Patreon as well as Amazon Associates. Patreon is your regular Patreon. It has its tiers, things like that. I put behind the scenes early releases of videos like this, things like that. So there's that. The Associates program, there's a couple different links I have down there. At least one link, sorry, I have one link at this time. There's one link down there that you can use, and that is the Wardrobe Prime. That one will give me 100% kickback no matter what you get from it. The Wardrobe Prime consists of workout clothing, hiking clothing, and everyday clothing, stuff you need. So if you want to help support this channel, please go to that link below, order what you'd like to order from that area, and you'll be supporting me. Let's see here. I believe that's everything I have for you. And so this is Chris saying out. Oh my goodness, why are you guys still here? Go watch my next video.